Okay. Oh, I need to fix my gameplay input to PowerWash. Good.
Yay, cleaning.
Yay, Chloe. Welcome in. Oh,
Hi,
and
Chloe.
I almost forgot. Let's spark up a little bit of music because I don't have it on in the thing. Boom. There we go. Hey, Chloe. Luna says, Chloe says hi, Luna.
Yay.
Okay, so these are the Midgar levels. These are from Final Fantasy VII, which you might recognize because Vinny did a session on these.
Yeah, I was thinking Vinny plays this game, right?
Yeah, Vinny has
I did.
played.
This is the most I've seen of this game. I know nothing of it.
Yeah, Vinny did a full playthrough on this one with the new release of 7, or the re-release of 7. So we're going to start at the first one that they unlock, which is this one, the 7th Heaven. This is Tifa's Bar. And... Oh, I think I need to go into free play. Free play.
Oh, are you in the career?
Yeah, I was in career. Also, Chloe, what do you think of the new camera setup? What do you think? Ooh, okay, turn co-op on.
Yeah. I was like, let me in.
Let me in. Let me wash things. What do you think of the new camera layout? I honestly can't. I don't know exactly what you can see and what you can't. But I flipped it 90 degrees. But yeah, this is 7th Heaven. This is... I can't even tell what's covering the floor. Just mud and grime.
Dried stains. That's vague and unsettling.
Yeah.
Mud splats and grime.
Will you see me less? Need to clean up after Tifa's boo. No. What is this green stuff? Bio residue. Ew. What? Why?
Oh, there's hot sauce over here.
Hot sauce? Okay.
Yep. And these pans, I remember having something on it. Oh, I guess it's also hot sauce. It's just a very neon orange.
Oh, is that the hot sauce?
Some there, and then at this trash can and on the floor and whatnot.
The green is bio residue on the sword as well.
We have some grease over here.
The Milkies. She's talking about the Milkies. Okay. I don't know why Barrett's leaving his arm around, but that's a thing that he left on the ground. We checked forever and couldn't find any mechanism to get into the underground here.
I don't think it's a thing.
So
Look at this stool over here. There's bubble gum on the stool. I didn't see that before.
He has several
and on
arms,
this
so
stool.
Okay. Well, they put a ladder in here. Did it have a ladder last time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it's sometimes it's helpful for the top of these pipes.
Okay.
There's hot sauce on this stool. These stools, I do not look like good things to sit on.
So, Chloe, when you say you see less of me, what do you mean? As in, I go out of frame, or did I make it smaller? Oh, it should be about the same size, right? It's just a narrow window. Yeah, the width has gone into height. Just because I don't want too much being seen of the rest of the room. Like, I can't control too much of the background. I just felt like changing it up a little bit. Just a little bit. What is this? Oh, okay. I don't know if Unknown or Lurv are following. I don't know if they're gonna watch PowerWasher, because it's not really what brought them in. They might go try to find a different Terraria person.
Yeah, since not Terraria.
Yeah. We'll have to play with Minecraft Legends and see if that's a game we even want to play on stream. I don't know if it is.
Yeah, I need to play more of that.
I was not. I just wasn't expecting a real-time strategy. It was not what I was expecting from Minecraft.
They're taking that brand and moving into other types.
It makes sense. I mean, they're playing around with stuff, and that's fine as long as they don't ruin the existing stuff, I think.
Oh, I think things would go very poorly for them if they broke the existing Minecraft, because that is such a fan base. But from what I've seen, it doesn't seem like that's even a thought for them. Like, they're still doing updates on normal Minecraft.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's kind of insane how much content PowerWasher already has, and how much they're adding to it every quarter or whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of cool they have a roadmap.
Because I think they're still thinking about a paid DLC this quarter.
It looked like every quarter would have free content and a paid DLC.
Yeah, so I'm curious about how much their paid DLCs are going to be.
Yeah.
And how they're going to release them and stuff. Because I'll probably pick them up depending on what they are.
I think they're gonna be themed like this one. Like, I think this that we're playing right now falls into what normally would be a paid DLC. I'm guessing they just wanted to get people hooked first.
Yeah. And that
First one's free.
Yeah. Well, the first two were free.
Yeah. But that, I think it seems like it's that kind of mentality.
That's fine with me, honestly.
But yeah, I'm very curious as to price point.
Vinny's hoping that they're only doing the paid stuff for licensing reasons and stuff. But yeah, it sounds like they plan on continuing with the release of free stuff along with the paid DLCs. So,
which is cool.
yeah. I do really like this company, so and I am glad that they are doing paid DLCs because that'll keep their stuff running. Like you can only sell, you can only really sell so many of the base game, right? Before needing more capital.
Yeah.
Of course, I guess Minecraft says otherwise, right?
Well, Minecraft has like Bedrock with its marketplace.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
to get skin options in Bedrock, you have to buy them.
Yeah.
To get the different um, like packs, they have ones you can buy. So I assume that helps with it. But yeah, otherwise, like Java Edition is buy it once and never-ending play with forever updates. It seems.
Yeah. I watched a thing about Java version versus Bedrock, and it seems like they're also just slightly different. Like some of the same recipes in both versions have different recipes and stuff like that.
Hmm. Yeah, it's weird to go between the two.
Yeah. That was a good chunk. Okay.
Like Bedrock has like babies of more animals.
Yeah.
I never did see a baby squid.
Welcome in, Lerv. I was wondering if you were gonna follow or not.
Yeah.
So we are cleaning Seventh Heaven, which is Tifa's bar. Got
That's very dirty.
a Barrett spare arm / machine gun over here, and apparently Cloud has left his Buster Sword out with icky stuff on it. Icky.
Yep.
Yep. We're gonna clean. We're probably gonna finish this map. I don't know how many we're actually gonna be able to do. Because the ones for Midgar are actually pretty long. Like most of them are pretty
They
long.
it was shorter than the last DLC.
Yeah.
Like last DLC took a good 2 solid rounds, I think, for us, and then this one we finished much quicker.
Yeah. Um. I think this one was the first one. The second map is the bike, right? I don't remember exactly what order they went in.
Yeah, neither do I. Was it a bike or was it one of the boss things?
I don't remember. I thought it was a bike, but it might have been one of the constructs.
gosh, the clean parts look so different.
Yeah. This place is pretty damn dirty.
Yep.
Thankfully, I don't have to worry about noise coming from this one because it's just power wash noises, just
Water noise.
gentle swooshes. There we go.
And pleasant dings.
Yep. And those dings. And this game is on Switch as well, Lerv. In case you were wondering. Because it got backing from Square Enix, which is kind of awesome.
Aren't they doing, I think part of the roadmap was like they're going to start selling physical copies of it?
I believe so. I don't remember where in the roadmap that was.
Yeah, neither do I.
But yeah, I think you're right. I think we're just waiting for gnome paraphernalia.
I love the gnomes. They did so well with them.
Yeah. Did we ever find a gnome in this level?
I don't know that. I was gonna say I don't know that there's gnomes in the DLCs, but the last DLC did have gnomes.
Yeah.
Did we find gnomes in any of this PAX DLC? Any of
I
the
don't
Final
think
Fantasy VII ones?
I don't think we did.
I don't know where they
If
would
we
put a
did, I don't
gnome.
know. Yeah.
Did they? Maybe they just dropped the entire gnome thing for that
For the
for this
DLCs.
one. Well, but like the Tomb Raider one, they did have them. We found all of them.
Yeah. It might
Now
be
I'm
because
conflicted.
it might be because
Square Enix said you can't put gnomes in Final Fantasy VII.
or I mean they might not exist in Final Fantasy VII. Like I don't think there's a case for them actually being in 7.
Ah.
Though if they had hid Tonberries, that would have been great.
Oh. Oh, are they in 7 as well?
Yeah, Tonberries are.
So little gnomes that look like little. That'd be so cute.
That would be adorable. Yeah.
I mean, the gnomes in Tomb Raider were like angel looking or something.
Yeah, but Tomb Raider takes place on Earth.
I know, but they could change up the looks.
Yeah.
Like they could have like a mix between a Tonberry and a gnome.
Yeah. So I don't know why they're not in here, but I haven't seen any. We can check in some of the other levels as well.
Yeah, but I don't think I've seen them in any of them now that I think past.
Yeah.
This one, like where would you put one? The other ones, I guess it could have been in the background, but this one doesn't have background. Everything is something
Everything's
you
right here.
touch.
Yep.
Can't really see out the windows.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know.
Same.
A little sad. I liked the little mini game of find them in every level.
Yeah.
clean things and have a little game of Where's Waldo.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay, I found an article that lists the location of all the gnomes, and it says there are no gnomes in those levels, and they're not sure why.
Oh, wait, the Midgar levels?
Yeah,
Ah.
so it sounds like none of them have it.
But they're
I
the
think
Tomb Raider levels.
correct.
Weird. Okay.
We'll take more digging to see if anyone has a report of why that's the case, but at least they're confirming that they didn't find any gnomes either.
Yeah. Oh. Vinny
What?
says, but no one knows why.
Hmm.
Man, being a monster.
Hmm.
Yep.
Terrible.
Yep.
What's interesting is while scrolling through the article, it was the bulk of the article is here's where the gnome is in every single level.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I had seen them all, but one of them was a picture. I was like, "Where's that?" Apparently, I never found the gnome in that level.
Which level is it?
The train.
Oh yeah, where
I
is
know
it?
where he is now.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't recognize that spot. Is this the game I play? But no, I didn't find that one. I think I've seen all the other ones though.
Yeah.
I'll have to look closer at it later. All the pleasant things.
Yep. All them things.
Vinny, have you cleaned these levels?
Yeah, Vinny, have you done these
I feel
levels?
like these levels are right up your alley. Because you would actually recognize these things, whereas I don't.
Um, he hasn't yet, but he says he will. He's gonna.
Well, if you need help cleaning them, let me know.
Yeah, yeah. He says thank you.
Just washed a trash can. And the sad thing is, it wasn't the dirtiest thing in the room.
That's pretty bad. When the trash can is not the dirtiest thing in the room.
Yep. That's not a room you want to be in.
Nope.
It still hurts me that I am cleaning a chalkboard with a power washer and the chalk is still.
Just cleaning off the chalk. Yeah.
That logic just doesn't work and it's painful.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, it looks nice, but it's a chalkboard.
With the camera like this, I might be able to zoom out a little bit. I think that'd be pretty good.
So, a weird glitch I've been noticing with their new content is I swear when I do the career, like, first time playthroughs of all their new ones, the triple 0 point nozzle head thing is available, but on the free play versions, it's never available.
That's weird.
Yeah. I don't know if it's an oversight or what, but it's like, wait a second.
Yeah. wall beam is still not... There we go.
The sword looks very heavy.
Yes. Yes, it does. That is probably accurate.
But at least it's clean now.
Good. Oh, that just reminds me of Dark Knights from 14, and then that Dark Knight quest line. Such a good quest line.
Hmm.
I don't know if you've done
I
it
don't
or
think I
not.
have.
It's a good quest line.
I didn't get very far in tank stuff.
Yeah. Done. Lantern needs a little bit more. There we go.
Well, the stools look more tolerable to sit on now. They
Yeah.
looked terrible before.
I don't think you can interact with the juke. No, you can't interact
No, you
with the
can't.
jukebox.
Yeah, it'd be cool if you could.
Yeah. I was so hoping you could open the hatch, but you can't really do that either, yeah.
Which hatch?
The secret
Uh,
underground.
with the pinball thing.
Yeah. They're starting to do more with their stuff, but that's not something they did
Yeah.
this time.
I do like when they add little bonus things like that in.
Yeah. Oh, that was easy. Okay.
being sooner than expected.
Yeah, I didn't expect that one to clean so soon. Okay.
Ah.
Sorry.
That's also a real weird glitch.
Yeah.
Like, you would not expect that glitch. Multiplayer, if the other person's crouching and you pick up a ladder or scaffolding or something.
Yep.
Makes them stand up. I was playing one of the new levels and I put my scaffolding down somewhere and I could not pick it back up. Like I had to close the level and reopen it to be able to pick it back up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like it did not let me. And I needed it to get to more dirt. And I was like, oh, well. Like at least going back into level resets where the scaffolding is, but
Yeah.
it never gave me that interaction option.
That's weird.
Yep. I'm wondering if it was too close to something.
Maybe. Oh, so has anyone seen more on Henry Cavill and the Warhammer? Because I have not. I want to see if there's any news there. So I darkened out my window a little bit more with cardboard.
Okay. That
Should,
helping?
should help, yeah. Was able to sleep in a bit longer today.
This is a weird place to be.
What?
I'm crouched on the stove.
On the stove.
Yep.
Oh, that would not smell good.
What?
If somehow the stove got turned on.
Oh, are you trying to cook me?
I mean, it would cook your suit first, and then the entire
The
place
rubber.
would just sell. Yeah, it just would not smell good.
Nope. I'd also be very angry if anyone did that.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Would not end well.
Okay, the bottom box is not clean. Oh, there we go. Oh, so I don't know if you're keeping up on any of this information, but so Critical Role decided that they're going to do their own RPG now.
Oh, because of the D&D fiasco?
Yeah, the they might have been like considering it before, but yeah, after the D&D fiasco, they definitely going for it, which is kind of funny because like the entire reason D&D did it was to try to monopolize the stuff, and in the end they created, you know, at least 10 competitors.
Yep. Gotta be careful when attempting to monopolize.
Yeah. And they gave a lot of business to their biggest competitor, which is I think Paizo, but I don't have any facts behind that one. I just know that they sent a lot of business over to Paizo
Yeah.
because Pathfinder 2 is completely OGL free. It doesn't come into play at all. Um, and Paizo is making their orc license. I can't remember what it breaks down into now, but
I think I've seen like an article of something like this where it's like companies that in like one move of their own completely screw themselves over.
bork themselves over. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. It's not just the initial thing either. Like the initial backlash was one thing. The fact that it took them 2 or 3 weeks to respond is another, and then
Yeah.
having some of their responses be like, "Oh, well, tough luck," until their money started to get hit was another thing.
Yeah.
Like I know they're trying to play off how much it hit them, but
Some
losing,
companies think they're irreplaceable when they're not.
yeah, losing gamer faith is actually a pretty big thing. I feel
Yeah.
because you're not just dealing with the average person. You're dealing with people that have been through some stuff and probably turned to games to you know calm down or get away from what was going on or whatever. They're not just gonna take it and then forget. Oh, that was a
Yeah.
that was a bright flash. Uh, you're
The
gonna
floor.
yeah, you're gonna have people remembering what happened and distrusting you for a while. Like that's why a lot of people wouldn't even try out 5 because of what happened with 3.5 and 4.0.
Yeah.
Where I don't see anything, so that oh there we go. I was gonna say I don't see anything, so we did pretty well. Then
Yeah, it's the little bits kind of hiding everywhere.
then I saw stuff. Okay, let's. I love that they have this menu. This menu is fantastic. Okay, upper walls. There's one upper wall. There we go. It is not done.
Ah.
Sorry.
Just keep doing it. Like I can't. It's stupid.
There we go. Well, now we're getting to the stuff that's going to require the ladder. Wall lanterns. Wall lanterns. That one. Yep. Wall columns over here. Okay. Short stools. Chocobo show. See, this is something I'd actually consider putting up in my place. I love chocobos. Chocobos are fantastic. Oh,
That
chocobo,
darn microwave.
chocobo music too. Love the chocobo stuff. I kind of wish Donnie was here. He'd know. Oh, there we go. He'd know where
Just
they showed up first. I don't remember which game they showed up in first. Okay. So we got that one. I think we're gonna do the Shinra showroom first. Because I think that was next, but I honestly don't remember.
Yeah,
Wow.
either one. Look, it's
Okay.
already clean.
So we're in the Shinra showroom. We've got a couple of clean models, and then you've got the truck that they escaped with, and one of Cloud's. I believe this is Cloud's motorcycle. It might have been one of the people pursuing him. I know he has a very similar model to this. If it's not his, oh god! All
Immediate
the stuff
dings.
just immediately dinging. Yeah. Vinny, do you know if this is Cloud's model or if this is a different model? Glad it cleaning pretty easily.
I love it. I love it. Dings, they do so well.
Okay, that's as far as I can see on that one. If you want to wrap that up, I'm going to start on the.
If you want to finish that, I'm gonna leave. Wow. I am the intern.
Well, you knew what this was.
At least I'm a paid intern now.
Yeah,
I have nothing to spend my money on though.
At least you're paid now.
I really hope they release more
Cosmetics.
things I could spend money on.
Yeah.
Because they made it so easy to get unlimited money. But I don't buy soap because it's not worth it.
Most of the time, yeah, it's just not worth it.
I guess there's some cosmetics I still haven't purchased, but I bought everything I want and more.
Yeah.
And I have 42,000.
I have always liked this type of paint job. Oh yeah, Vinny's asking when we can get the silly outfits.
Silly outfits.
Yeah, for PowerWash for cosmetic stuff.
As in, when will there be silly outfits, or when?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
okay.
wondering when they're gonna add silly outfits.
Okay, I was like, there's silly outfits.
That'd be.
I have the
interesting.
research outfit.
Does this do anything? Yeah, but you had to do the thing for that one.
I did. I mean, I would buy most random things. Actually, all the outfits are like solid colors. It'd be nice to have
Yeah.
different options.
And yeah, that's the thing. Like, as soon as you get into transmog or outfits or whatever, you've got a bunch of people that want the serious stuff. And then you've got other people that love doing just nonsense.
Yeah.
Like Vinny's chicken outfit in 14.
Oh yeah. Don't they have like a whole bunch of animals now?
Yeah.
There's
Or
like a
like
pig and a.
the buff Moogle outfit I keep seeing in 14.
Ah.
It's just kind of terrifying.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll keep working on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because they've all their new stuff, all their new levels, and granted they've probably just been concentrating on the levels, but none of it's come with cosmetics and none of it's come with achievements.
Yeah. I bet they'd.
But they've been speaking to the achievements. They keep saying, "No, this doesn't have it," but yes, we know you want them.
Yeah. I think the achievements are just harder to implement.
Yeah. But hopefully the cosmetics is on their mind as well.
Yeah.
Or something. They could do something completely different with money. I don't know what, but they could come up with something new.
Yeah.
And they could come up with some pretty expensive things for like longtime players.
Jewel encrusted power washer.
I mean, wasn't gonna go there, but
Well, it'd be an easy way to have something for just a ton of
for
money.
bragging rights.
Yeah.
Well, cause like, um, Satisfactory has like that golden cup that takes like a bajillion tickets.
Yeah.
They could have something similar to that. It's like it's bragging rights. It's nothing else. And the average player probably would not get it because it'd be ridiculously expensive. But
Yeah.
someone like me has nothing else to spend their money on, it'd be kind of cool.
Cap panel. License plate. Huh. Wow. The hauler license plate looks clean to me.
It's the front plate.
Oh, but. Why did it say so? Okay.
It's a plate.
It is, but I didn't even think about it.
I started cleaning the back one. I was like, wait, there's gotta be a front one. This thing's not dirty.
Yeah, not all states have front plates. A lot of them just have back plates. So I'm thinking we do the energy exhibit and save the 2 mechs for next time. What do you think?
It's going out of order, but be sure.
Okay.
Oh, see, that's the perfect level where I like my 000 point because it makes cleaning that thing so much better.
Yeah.
But nope,
So-
it's not there.
Bioresidue. Why is there bioresidue on a model? Like
I don't know. I can't.
So Vinny, this is kind of cool. This is a scale model of Midgar with. Wait, is there no destroyed section yet?
There's whatever's going on here.
Okay.
I don't know if that's destroyed or still being built, or I have no idea. I just know that's the one that looks different.
Yeah, I think it's really cool that they put this in PowerWash.
Too far away. I can't reach the dirt. Okay. I was on your head.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
We both went for the top of the peak at the same time, and I just landed on your head, and I was like, okay, this is the top of the peak.
I have outcatted.
It's the high ground.
I have the cat ground. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, I hit the button.
What?
There's so much
Huh?
dirt.
Oh, that button. Why would you hit that button? Not the time to hit that button.
It's not, it's not a good idea.
The dirt is easy to find.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the button for the end of the level.
the only good news out of it is Vinny was watching at the time. Um, mm. So we've just got a couple of months before June. We know what we're doing in June.
You're standing where the dirt is. Oh, are we going to that in June?
Yeah, I was thinking that should be good to go to Diablo in June.
Come.
I don't know what to do until then. I don't have a setup to do Zelda.
I'm trying to think of what game. I feel like we have games lined up that we just haven't, like ones we were thinking for stream.
We do. I know I've got a document in one.
Oh, you've actually written them down.
Yeah, I put them in the cloud. This place has a lot of chain key bits. I don't know if I've added Core Keeper in there. We could also do Stardew. Because we haven't done Stardew on stream.
There's that, I don't know how well or terrible it'll go, but there's that It Takes Two game.
Oh yeah, It Takes Two.
Minecraft is an option.
Minecraft is now a better option, yeah. Though I do like not having to rein stuff in for stream right now.
But I have the solution to that.
No. What's the solution to that?
Server that's only for stream.
Oh, okay, so you can...
Just don't even touch it, other than only gets loaded up on stream days.
Fancy.
And then there's no attempt to progress or try not to progress.
Yeah. Do we want to do the new mod pack with that? We could do...
Could.
Okay.
The Skies one?
Yeah.
I think there's bees in that one.
Oh, is there?
The new productive bees? Is that what the new one was called? I think there's create. I think there's a few magic mods in there.
Ooh. I do like magic mods.
Yeah, like I saw it. I looked at it, like I logged into it a little bit, but I just didn't get very far. But it looked like a decent potential pack.
Okay. Oh, right. I'm going to do this section first.
Trying to see how much I can clean without leaving my perch.
Okay. Don't forget your range extenders.
Oh, I'm already on the longest one. I can't really reach past that wall. Oh, I guess I can a little bit. Nope, never mind. I can reach further than I thought.
If we coordinate right, we can also play games with Belmont. Because he'd be up
Huh.
for something. There's oh god, what's it? Dungeon Defenders Eternal, which
Oh, yeah.
we've played offline a little bit too, so it's a game that you know at least.
A little bit.
And then he also wanted to play Raft.
Good game.
Yeah,
Dumb shark. Mean shark.
yes, Mean Shark. So there's those. He usually does Saturdays though, so if we do those, we may either just double up or switch to Saturdays for a while, depending on what depending on how everyone feels and all that.
Cut. I enjoy how much I can reach from this one spot. Like, I can't get the angles. Like, all these buildings have dirt on the back of them I can't get to.
Sure.
But I apparently can reach all the way to the edge.
No.
I'm surprised how well I can push you. Look how far away you are.
Yeah. Got some pretty good range on that, yeah.
Alright. Oh, the angles! Just to see the shadow of where I couldn't reach. That's great.
Yeah. Getting those outer edges now.
Yeah, figured why not.
Yep, yep. There we go. Which section is this? This is section 6. Vinny, they dropped plate 7, right? Do you remember? Yeah. I guess 6 was just under construction at the time when they made the model, or... Yep, yep.
I want to know what happened in here with the model to get it so dirty.
Yeah, why is it so dirty? There we go.
It's like icky dirty. It's not just different dirts, it's bad things happen.
I am pretty sure that is 7 dropping. If I remember the storyline right.
Yeah, they were talking, they mentioned it. I don't remember exactly what was said.
Pretty messed up. They drop an entire plate of a city onto a section that they think has insurgents in it. And then blame it on the insurgents. It's messed up. There we go. What are those? Spotlights? Okay. I wonder if I should get a game link for Zelda.
Oh, to be able to stream it.
Yeah. I should probably wait a little bit so it doesn't ruin it for anyone who wants to watch.
What?
I'm sorry. I should probably wait a bit so it doesn't ruin it for anyone that actually wants to play it themselves and watch me.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if they want to just watch it early, they can watch people's. But oh, so it's funny. You know that guy? What, a week or two ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, that was really, really wanting to join us in game. Never joined in Discord. Like, I think they joined Discord, but I don't think they ever joined voice while we were in.
Huh.
So, if you don't want to play with me offline, you're not going to play with me online.
Yeah.
Making me look bad. Stop taking. Stop.
I clean. I think I need a raise. I'm a very good intern.
But if I don't give you a raise, then I get more for your work. Which is a terrible business plan because that also risks you leaving and becoming competition.
Yep. Go
Yep.
be my own company.
Yep.
Make more dings than you. I mean, granted, you've started your company over in this wordplay, but my company already has made more money than you.
Wow.
I mean, 42,000. Is that how much you have?
I have 12,000. God, you have
Yeah.
42,000?
Yes.
Sheesh.
Yes.
So Vinny's saying that, God. Fine. Vinny's saying, it'd be 3 days after release, and if the 4 hours would spoil someone, then it should. It's on them. No. Okay.
Huh. Huh. Some people.
That is a good point. I don't think I'd be able to get the gear fast enough, anyways.
Yes.
I make one ding, and you're like, oh, nope, can't be shown up. 23.
I had to get rid of the dirt. There was dirt to deal with.
There's so many nooks and crannies on these things.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, this one is very much a angle level of you just got to keep moving around and hitting everything from every angle.
Yeah. If it needs it. There we go. Which one of these is it? There you are. So I've seen some previews on the newest Flash movie. It's an interesting
The-
premise. It's a Flashpoint. It's
Okay.
the movie's twist is that he's saved his mom, and so he's
Yeah.
dealing with a world where his mom's alive, and all that entails.
All the fallout from that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they were doing another movie. Is it with the same movie guy though? The same movie Flash?
Yeah, it's the movie Flash. Yeah, I'm so used to the show
Grant.
Flash that yeah,
I just don't like the person as well either.
oh really?
Yeah. I don't like the portrayal of the Flash. I don't like the person as a person.
I
So just
didn't
movie
even-
Flash is nowhere near as good as TV Flash to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even watch the first movie.
Has he already had a solo Flash movie? Or has he just been in the
Was it-
ensemble ones?
Yeah, I don't know.
I know he's been in ensemble ones. If there was, I was like, I didn't want to see it because
Yeah,
all the
that's how
reasons.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not all your reasons, but I didn't want to see it because I like Grant too much as
Yeah,
Flash.
he does really well with Flash. Though I'm
it's
behind on
not-
the show. Anyway.
It's not like God. It's not like Spider-Man. I've actually liked pretty much all the Spider-Men. I have to say the most recent one's the best, but I've liked them all. They're all pretty good. but with Grant and them, it's just I prefer Grant a lot more than the movie
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
Oh, spotlights. Where are the spotlights?
I'm working on one.
And then exhaust pipes. God, look at these pipes. Pipes you can drive trucks through. I don't even know. Okay, cool.
You're just looking around.
It was like, yeah, I don't even know where the fluffing thing is. Just seeing you spiral around from the middle, and cleaning everything from the middle. You got a good chunk of it done just
Yep.
from standing on that.
That's kind of fun too.
And then just us cleaning up the rest of it.
Did you see the shadows of dirt that I left though? Like that I just couldn't get from that angle?
Yeah, I
It was
did.
hilarious to go down and actually see those.
Yeah. Okay. So we have two options. We have keep going for one more, or end about half an hour early. And the last ones we have are both the Airbuster and the Scorpion Sentinel. So they're both pretty long. Do you remember which
Well.
one was the final one?
The scorpion one, I'm pretty sure.
Scorpion was final? Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Or we could do Gnome Fountain.
Oh, we haven't done that on
We have
stream
not
yet. Have
done
I? I've
that.
forgotten which of those specials we have and haven't done on stream at this point. Yeah, I'm down with kind of any one of those. One thought I did have is two of the new, not this DLC, just new bonus levels are kind of massive.
Yeah.
Can we do both of those in one stream with the third?
Maybe?
So that's my only reason of potentially why not to end early, because
Yeah.
like there's only 3 levels, but 2 of them are quite large.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long it would take for us to do all of them, but we could. I'm good with whichever level.
Yeah, let's go Gnome Fountain.
Or which.
We have not done this one on stream. I think we're stuck with the Urban X2 U2.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which-
Okay.
Kind of sucks.
I'm glad they
wish-
stopped doing that.
Yeah.
You'll have to multiplayer it once you get in.
Okay. Yeah, I wish I could use the best one, but this is all I've got.
Yeah, at least all the new ones, they just automatically give you the best one.
Boop. I'm actually... Is there... Urban X2... Can I... filter them? No, okay. No, why? Why?
Why not?
Oh, I've actually got these. Let's do...
I haven't bought any skins for this one. I have the research skin it gave me for doing the research stuff, but I don't have any purchased ones. That's how little I care for this gun.
Yeah. Hey, Adam, welcome in. It's Adam. Adam Palooza.
Well,
He was streaming it earlier, but it looks like he's out now.
it's out. He escaped.
He escaped.
I see Gnome.
Where's the gnome?
Gnome over on the cart.
On the umbrella, creeping on us,
Yep.
as they do. Yeah.
Yep.
So we just finished 3 out of the 5 Midgar PowerWash levels. We're gonna do the last 2 next week because of how long they take. Yeah, I'm just catting up to this guy. Yeah.
To the top. No.
The top gnome. Can we see anything fun off in the distance?
Probably some oddly shaped trees. There are some very weird shaped trees in this game, I've noticed.
Yeah. No, I don't see the volcano or anything, so.
Are we near the park or skate park or anything?
We're in the park. There's a baseball diamond over there.
Like the playground?
Oh, is this a different park? Because I don't
Is
see
it?
the playground. Yeah, I don't see the
Or is it
playground or the
just
skate
such a
park.
massive park?
Yeah, I
That'd be
don't
a very
see.
large park.
I don't see the playground or the skate park here. So. So how did your stream go, Adam? Nope, I fell. I didn't fall too far though, so that's good.
Time to cat back up.
Yeah, all the catting.
Don't forget to wash behind his ears.
God, I hate that that was accurate. One of these.
I kind of love that it was accurate. Except now, now it'll never go away.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for it being this particular washing gun, this level would have such a high replay value.
Yeah, this
I
is.
really like this level.
Yeah, I really like the stone from this level. The stone from this level is fantastic.
And the gnomes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the gnomes on this fountain. Just an insane amount of gnomes.
They went all out with gnomes. They owned their brand.
Yeah.
I mean, this would be fun to stumble across in real life.
Yeah, this is a good looking fountain. I don't, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if there are any new shows I'm looking forward to. That may just not be coming to mind. Like, I need to watch the rest of the new season of Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, behind on that. I haven't watched like any of the Star Wars shows recently.
Yeah.
I need to watch a whole bunch of them. I guess I just haven't been watching shows as much.
Yeah, I want to watch Andor as well. I finished with a show on Netflix, and then I went and started watching Warehouse 13 because it became free with commercials on Amazon.
Ah, I think I've seen like an episode of it. I've never seen it. Jewel is either a regular or was on it a few times.
Probably
Kaylee.
at the probably on it a few times. I've seen her at least once so far.
Oh, okay.
as a character, like a tertiary character.
Like a visiting. Oh, okay. Okay, so she's not like a once in a like maybe a reoccurring arc that comes up a couple times. She's actually a character for it.
No, she was just so the show is centered around artifacts that are causing problems. So she was one of the people that was involved with the artifact of the week, but she didn't have a big, like, she wasn't a character that's going to come back, I think.
I think she's been on more than one.
So I think if she does come back, she's going to be a different character, or well, yeah, if she does come back, she's going to be a different character. Unless
Really?
they develop a background for that character and bring her back for some reason. But
Yeah, I've
in
never watched it. I know it's had people that I know in it.
yeah, in the episode she was in, it didn't seem like they were gonna revisit her.
Okay. I want to say the guy who plays Simon shows up in an episode too.
Yeah, he did. Actually, they showed up in the same episode.
Yeah.
He
That's cute.
was the one with the. Oh, actually, they were attracted to each other in the thing too. That's funny. I didn't even think about it.
Playing off their Firefly fan base.
Maybe. I don't
Because
remember
I
how
not knowing
old.
that show, I feel like there's probably some crossover in fan bases.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, fantasy. Of course, there's going to be crossover with them.
How many seasons is that?
It's 5 seasons, I think.
Wonder if I should try watching
It's pretty good. Have you watched Eureka yet?
it. I started.
No.
I'm very show ADD right now that I
Okay.
start things and I'm not finishing them.
Yeah.
And I'm also rewatching a whole bunch of shows. I'm like, I want to rewatch this, so that I watch a bit of it, and then I go get distracted by something else.
Yeah. I
But I
wanted
did
to.
watch the first handful of episodes at least. I don't remember how far I got it, but I saw some Eureka.
Nice. Yeah, Eureka's pretty good. Eureka shares some characters with Warehouse 13, so they're in the same universe.
Oh, okay.
So it's that part's interesting. They're about very similar but very different things. Eureka is a bunch of nonsense that happens centered around science, and what happens if you have an entire town filled with geniuses, like true genius level intellects, and just give them a grant and let them do whatever the hell. So,
Really is a terrible idea.
oh, it's a terrifying idea, but it's that's the premise. It's a scientist playground, and Warehouse 13 is the fantasy half of that. They are a government agency that that tries to find and secure dangerous artifacts.
There's it's a kids show, but it kind of sounds like the kid version of that I
Okay.
stumbled across and watched because it was cute. It's very much a kid show, but it was cute. I want to say it was on Netflix. It's the Bureau of Magical Things, I think, or something like that.
I have that on my list.
It's cute.
I need to watch that. Yeah.
But like it's technically like a school and they're learning because they're not human, but it has the essence of there's a library and they keep all these potentially dangerous things and have to go hunt things down and all that.
Yeah. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it was good.
That kind of reminds me of Percy Jackson as well.
Eh,
Just a
I
tiny
never
bit.
I never read those books. I've only seen the movies, and I know there's a lot of hate on the movies.
I've watched the first movie, but I haven't read any of the books. I should read those books. I've got a lot of books on my list.
Huh.
Books and games and shows.
Yeah, I know a lot of people love the Percy Jackson books, and then were very angry with the movies. I think they're redoing the movies or doing a show or something that is supposed to be truer.
Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of these things would be better as shows instead of like
Trying to
a
fit them
movie.
into a movie. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of fluff you cut out in a movie.
Yeah. Well, I think they were also mad at like the casting. I guess they aged him up a good chunk.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the in the movie it looked like he was almost 18.
And I guess they're supposed to be quite young.
Yeah.
But I think it very much depends on if you've read the book on these things. Because I think if you read the book and then watch the movie, on most of these things, you're like, no, it's terrible. Because you know the book and you know how great it is. But there's ones I've seen just the movie, I'm like, that's not terrible. I liked it. But I bet if I had read the book, I would understand it.
Yeah.
I should probably read some of these books.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Hmm?
Oh, these rocks weren't finished. I thought I was gonna have to dig around for nooks and crannies and stuff, and like I get to one side and it's just completely not done.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to
Found the dirt.
nooks and crannies. Why?
Is it
Oh,
behind his
right.
ears?
No, it's not the statue. It's the
Okay.
rocks.
Gotta check.
Monster. I forgot. I don't have the best sprayer, so some of this stuff isn't gonna go
Oh,
away
yep.
in just one pass. There we go. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they keep the dirt and the sprayer equivalent for the most part. When we do the earlier levels with a higher sprayer, it's super easy.
Yeah.
But generally, they do a pretty good job of
Trying to
having,
balance them out.
yeah, always having that tougher dirt that unless you're crazy overpowered with the gun, it just takes a few passes or different nozzle.
Yeah. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying Warehouse 13.
Yeah, I've heard only good things about it. I just never watched it myself.
Yeah.
Wasn't it on one of those like hard to get networks like Sci-Fi or something?
I think it was on Sci-Fi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I haven't had in a very long time.
Yeah. But yeah, now it's on Amazon, and I'm watching it through there. Unfortunately, with commercials, but what are you gonna do?
Eh. We'll survive.
Good.
Commercials used to be the norm.
Yeah, and it makes sense because then you can just watch whatever with commercials, and that's essentially paying for your stuff. I think it'd be interesting going through this with the best sprayer.
Oh, I would love to do that. Yeah, I don't like the just the lockdown of levels to specific guns. I liked it when it was based on what you had.
Yeah.
I assume there's more programming to that though, so I guess I get it.
Well, I mean, it'd be essentially yeah, they'd have to figure it out the first time, and then it's just something they could apply after that.
Not if they're playing with like different dirt types.
What?
If it's like a different dirt type, I'm sure each dirt type needs its programming, the coding with each gun.
Well, they would have to do that anyways. Like, unless...
Not if it's a
unless
dirt that's not somewhere else.
Yeah, unless that dirt is only in that special maps, and that would just be weird.
Mm-hmm.
Adam saying thinks it was one of his least favorite maps. Mini golf. He enjoyed the mini golf course though. I like this one, but only I do wish it was. I wish it had the better sprayer.
The mini golf was fun, but it's so big. Like, I'd rather
Yes.
replay this one.
Yeah, it is super big.
And some of the, like, I want to say it was the walls or something, had some annoying bits on the golf course.
Oh yeah.
It is fun though, especially they did add the golf balls you could hit around.
Yeah, that was cute.
But they're not all playable, because, like, there's a dragon level where there's not a hole all the way through the dragon, so it's not like you could actually play that round.
Oh no.
Yeah, so just there to knock through, but you can't fully play a game.
Yeah.
It is a good level though.
Yeah, he says the walls could be a pain. I like catting around, and I like the stone that they used for this one. That's why this one went away.
Yeah.
That's why I enjoy this one. It's
Well,
not
I
go-tos though, because of the level of washer they stick you with.
Yeah, I think that's my biggest limit. I think this is a really good one for you and me, which we've done several times. Because I don't know, I don't go up to that center one. I kind of like this big area to clean better. And you always go up to the top, and then I start on the outside going in, and then we kind of meet in the middle. And that balance works really well. Doing the other part myself is less entertaining.
Yeah. This would
The
be
graffiti.
a hassle for...
The graffiti on that level, there on the middle part, is a pain in the butt.
Yeah, that can be.
Honestly, those are kind of the best, is when you multiplayer it and you have two different people that kind of have two different preferred areas, and then it just balances out.
Yeah. Or even just having someone there that is willing to do the stuff you don't want to.
Yeah. Like, I've soloed every single level, and I can do every bit of dirt, but there's definitely dirt I don't like as much, and it's kind of nice when I'm playing with someone else that just takes care of it. I'm like, oh, good, I don't have to clean that.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But there's also dirt that's like, if you didn't like it, that I don't mind. Like, okay, this is easy enough to get.
Yeah.
It's when we run into the stuff neither of us like. Like, I feel like that's the downfall of, like, the cat truck, is I don't think either of us like those fiddly bits underneath.
Yeah, yeah. That's true.
Adorable level. Underneath is a pain.
Yeah, and there's not even like a way around it. Like, if we could buy soap to get all those fiddly bits, I think we would.
Soap does not do well in those kind of areas, though.
Yeah, so it's...
Another reason soap isn't worth it, at least in my mind.
Yeah.
Like the gnome in the middle and that rock structure at the very top. I have washed by far less than anything else in this map. Just because we always go to our exact same starting points.
Yeah. I don't know, I like catting up there and starting with the top.
And I just always start on the outside. Some maps I change it up, and other ones I keep to my pattern.
Yep.
But it'd be fun, like with the treehouse. It's annoying with the gun you have at the time in career mode because of the underneath of it. But it gets so much better with the better gun. I feel like this level would like be really fun with the better gun.
Yeah. It'd be much easier to get the outsides of the bowls with the big...
Oh yeah, just the big spray and get all of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
This game has also increased my appreciation for gnomes.
Yeah.
I was not a big fan of gnomes before, but they're so adorable in this game.
Yep.
I want to see them do merch.
I thought
Like
you
a
were
gnome plushie? That would be cute.
I thought you were gonna say murder for a second.
Oh.
I'd like to see them do murder.
It's a very different direction.
It's like, no, Luna, no.
I mean, I also want to see them do a crossover with a few games. I want to see like a Viscera cleanup crossover where you clean up the stuff and then you power wash it. But it'd also be interesting to do like that with also like a murder game where you murder, then you clean up, then you power wash it. I mean, there's potential there. That's not at all what this game is trying to do. But
Yeah.
they could. But yes, I also wanted to see them do merch.
I think you would enjoy the gnomes from Troll Hunters of Arcadia.
I don't know that one.
It's a cartoon, so I'm pretty sure you
Okay.
haven't / won't watch it. Uh, but in that, they're very small, but they're very vicious.
Huh.
They definitely have Carby energy
Very nice.
and very
Lust energy.
sharp teeth. Just very sharp teeth. Just just all the Chihuahua energy there.
Very nice. I've learned I'm a person that is very specific to how something is done, how someone does an iteration of something. Because I don't care for gnomes, but these gnomes are so well done. I really like these gnomes. I was never a fan of the Flash as a superhero. Like he
Yeah.
just speed, didn't care about that as a superpower. He just didn't entertain me. But then there was the TV show version. I was like, this is really well done. I like kind of all the quirks they gave him and the way his character is and all that.
Yeah.
There's just it depends on how they execute something.
Yeah. God, I just remembered a reversed Flash meme that I can't repeat.
Oh, what?
It's, I'll
What
tell
one
you.
that you're gonna find and send me later?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
It's awful. Um, but yeah, the Reverse Flash is so obsessed with him over something so small. Like when he finally reveals that it's just that he stole his thunder, and he dedicated his entire life to ruining Barry just because of that. It's like, why? What is wrong with you?
Yep. Very
Uh,
single-minded in that.
Yeah,
Very petty.
yeah. I miss Cisco though. Cisco was a great character. I really enjoyed him.
I liked the combo of the three.
Yeah,
Like I kind of liked all of them. To be completely honest, of the three, Cisco is probably my least favorite. But I loved the three of them together.
yeah.
Like they lost some of their magic in later seasons, but the first few seasons of that show, amazing.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to start doing shorter seasons now.
Is it not ending?
I don't know. I
I
haven't.
feel I feel like it should or is gonna end. Like every other one of those has died out. Arrow's done. Isn't
I think
Supergirl
Supergirl.
done?
Yeah, Supergirl had an ending.
I need to catch up on like all of these because I've kind of fallen off on watching them.
Oh man, that's one thing I really enjoyed was Barry and Kara. Just
Yeah, they were good.
the chaos energy out of both of them is
That's
fantastic.
that's what hooked me at the very beginning. Is like I said, I didn't care about Flash. She was a superhero that was whatever, so I never
Yeah,
watched it. But then Supergirl became a show, and I was like, I'll check this out. This sounds like it could be interesting. And it was that crossover episode, and I was like, what?
yeah,
This is good. And then I actually went back and watched Flash, and then because of that, I watched Arrow.
yeah,
So it was Supergirl and then the Supergirl crossover that just got me in that entire world.
yeah.
But the two of
I
them together are great.
I kind of want a CW Teen Titans. I think that'd be fantastic. Because outside of the cartoon, um, every Teen Titans has just been like, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think CW could actually do it right
Yeah.
because
They
of
have
all
that
the other shows that they.
well, they have that one producer and I forgot his name, but he like was the producer in all of them. And I
Yeah,
think he just is really passionate about it and really is making sure to do them right.
nice. Because I mean, yeah, I could see them moving on to other superheroes or something like that.
I haven't paid attention to what new ones they're on because all their old ones seem to be ending.
Yeah. Well, yeah, with Arrow going away, I think they're gonna try to wrap them all up.
Well, they teased some stuff. Like they made it so they
Yeah.
could try and do more, but it's like, yeah, is that just kind of end of it and they're going to phase them all out, or are they going to attempt to do those?
I was very excited when they teased Green Lantern for John,
Yeah.
and then they also teased Justice League. I thought that would be really
Did
cool.
they?
Yep.
Oh, I don't remember
They didn't say anything. That's the thing. They just showed the building. You know the hangar that Barry and them meet up in the first crossover?
that. The first big crossover?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's attached to that facility.
I think they also did just Easter eggs that weren't quite teases. Like they had a lot of was it Bruce Banner one? I don't know. They had ones that were like they weren't actually going to make anything out of it, but just cute Easter eggs of having certain names kind of sprinkled throughout.
Yeah, and that may have been what it was, but it was. They very well could have gone that direction.
Yeah, I think it's harder to get rights to certain characters for TV shows because they want to keep them
Well,
for
that's
movies.
the thing. That's the thing about Justice League. Justice League was a league of superheroes. It was a massive roster of superheroes. You didn't have to have the name brand ones. You
Yeah,
could have
well, and
gone
they
with.
did Legends, so that may have been their version of it.
No, like their Justice League was hundreds of superheroes. I think.
Yeah, but that was like their team show.
Yeah, but
It
they
was very
could
much a
have.
revolving door, though.
They could have had like the Justice League verse and just pulled out a new superhero to start over with and just be like, okay, first somewhere within the first 5 episodes, they figure out their powers, they deal with their first like incident or whatever, and then the Justice League brings them in and is like, hey, here's some backing. Or honestly, they could wait till second season before they say, okay, you're Justice League material, and just like wrap them all together that way instead of having personal relationships. Because as soon as the Justice League is a thing, then you've got a league of heroes trying to support each other.
Honestly, though, that sounds very similar to how they did Legends, because like some of them started on the other shows and then got pulled into that.
Yeah.
They got recruited for the Legends, and then it kind of then became this group.
But I mean, you could do them. You could do them individually and just have Justice League a vague thing in the background, like, okay, your Justice League is a thing. You've heard about it, kind of like Shield. Because I mean,
Yeah, it
all
feels like they
universes
did
had
that with the crossovers, just a non-named version of that.
Yeah, they were going through Argus.
Yeah, that's true. They did
Yeah.
have Argus.
So it could take the place of Argus and be like, okay, you reach a certain notoriety, you get hit up by someone from the league, and yada yada yada. But it could very well be a thing. You could pull so many superheroes and just have them be almost no name superheroes, because like Arrow was part of the league, but he wasn't an A rank superhero, right? Like it's not one you knew everything about, like Flash or Batman or Superman, right?
Yeah, I think a lot of their TV shows were that category.
Exactly. And that's, I mean, they could move into a new verse and do
I think it'd be
other.
very similar to a lot of what they've already done.
Yeah,
Which would be why they might not do it.
but they could, yeah.
They could. They took a lot of that element with what they already did between both Legends and the crossovers.
Yeah. So I'm wondering
They
if
use that
they're
formula just on a different equation.
yeah, I'm wondering if they're going to keep up with that or if they're going to put their superhero stuff to bed.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of hoping that
so
they
out of the
keep
loop.
up with it. Yeah, I haven't heard anything one way or the other really. But they've got to be coming out with something because Supernatural's gone. All their superhero shows are going.
I wonder
There's
I wonder how
how
the viewership was though. Like maybe
no no
that trend.
don't know how I'm at
What?
here. Look up. Hi. But
You're floating. What?
how
You're really floating. You're
how
probably considered on like the tip of the bottle thing.
I
You
can't,
want me to solve it for you?
no. No, I was fine where I was.
I helped. I
Did
expected to
you?
look up and you'd be on my head or something.
No, I was just very confused about how
There's
I was where I
there's
was.
weird invisible ledges in this game because I get stuck on them going up as well. Um,
Yeah,
you
there
okay
we go.
there? Okay.
I just had to cat right. I was
Huh.
catting wrong.
Ah, time for a cat nap and then some catnip when you wake up.
Or vice versa. Catnip and then catnap. Oh, if only catnip worked that way. For people. It'd be much harder to track.
Gosh.
But yeah, so I'm wondering what they're planning next. Because they've got oh, fell off again. They've got
Do
to
they
be
still
doing
have the
something.
audience though? Because like maybe that was a phase in pop culture and maybe that's ending. Like I know I've kind of dipped out of watching that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean they've they've got to be coming up with some kind of new shows. I don't know if they're going to be tied to anything specifically, but
But maybe they're leaving the
they're
superhero genre at rest
yeah
for a
they
bit.
they very well could be. But yeah, all their bigger showrunners are going down, so they've got to be coming out with some kind of new show. And I don't know what kind
Mhm.
of genre it's going to be in or what, but I'm wondering what they're going to come up with.
Yeah, I'm not
Like,
watching enough TV to even notice.
yeah. I might actually look that up after this. With the trends going on right now, I'm guessing something supernatural and dark. Because of the popularity of the newest Adams Family stuff.
Mm.
Because
Okay.
I mean, it's an old genre, sure, but at the very least, that has shown that there's an interest in that kind of show,
Yeah.
and it's very different from what they've done in the past, or what's currently going down, except for Supernatural, I guess. It's not very different from Supernatural.
Yeah.
But that's kind of my guess is something supernatural-ish and kind of on the dark side or gritty side or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Either that or they flip it and they go back to something towards like Gilmore Girls. Because again, that's a good tone shift, and that's honestly just a classic genre. But I'd love to see them swing back towards the Supernatural or Buffy or Angel or something of that nature.
They're the ones that did Charmed reboot, right?
Did they? Are they the ones that
I
did
I
that?
feel like it was them, but I could
That
be wrong.
one had potential. I think it was the what?
I tried to watch it. I didn't like it.
Was it because of the people they had playing it? Because I did not feel that they had a good
Yeah, they didn't have that
chemistry.
bond.
Yeah,
Yeah, like the other ones. The story was just weird. Like I tried. I wanted to give it a good shot. There was also like the original people were so angry at it as well that it was like, oh, that's a bummer. But I tried. It couldn't keep me.
yeah.
It was the story had some chaos of oddness, and yeah, the characters weren't my favorite
Yeah.
because two of them were actual sisters, and then one was like, I don't know, she was so separated from them. It felt like.
They, I think they were trying to do the end season Charmed girls instead of how they had Charmed. Because
Like the
originally it was
original.
three. Originally it was three
I
sisters, and then they
preferred,
found out a third half or a fourth half sister.
yeah,
But I think they tried to do the fourth half sister with just too much of an embedded storyline.
yeah.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
I didn't like it.
Yeah. I didn't even get that far, honestly. And that's the thing, like, I have watched all of Charmed.
The
It
original
is,
one.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I actually had to go back to rewatch it to see the end of it. I definitely prefer the first like half to the second half, and I had to go back to see how it even ended, and it got a little weird there at the end. But
I think that's why they stopped. I think that's why they ended it, is because it was starting to get into weird territory.
yeah, they kind of needed to.
Yeah. And I like that it was aware enough of itself to do that. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes they just let them go, and then the series just gets super weird, and then people just peter off, and the series ends without anyone getting a conclusion.
Stargate did that too, where just the last few seasons were like, what is going on?
Yeah. But
And that
then
one was just like, you just need to end.
Atlantis didn't. Atlantis.
No, Atlantis like ended
ended
and
itself.
ended on a good note. I kind of wish it was a little bit longer because I did love that one, but like
Yeah.
it stayed true to itself and then ended on a good note with like story wrap upness.
Amazon might be bringing a new Stargate our way. Might. They bought
A
out.
lot of nights.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the Stargate community has been paying attention to that. That just everything Stargate related. So Amazon bought out the parent company that had Stargate. The writer for Stargate has he's got ideas loaded and ready to go. He just needs a green light and funding.
I heard there was potential. I didn't know that it was a network specific thing now.
Yeah, it was. There were rumors that they were thinking about it before the network was being sold, and then the network was sold to Amazon, and then when you have a shift like that, of course, it's going to take a while for them to catch up on, hey, what were these people doing? What was in the works? Blah, 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 blah. So, they're hopeful. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos on people being hopeful for that, but I don't know. Don't know.
Guess we'll see.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we got another one.
Maybe.
Well, yeah,
I only got
if
a
they
few
come out
episodes
with
in the
a
universe and bailed. I was like, what is this?
yeah, no. Universe did not have it. No, Universe had one redeeming character, and that was it. Like it, so bad. It lasted
Yep.
what 1.5 seasons.
I don't know. Lasted 2 episodes for me.
It it suffered from trying to replicate Battlestar Galactica.
Hmm.
If you look at it, you can see that it's trying to do the same, like the same problems that Battlestar Galactica had,
Interesting.
like oh,
I
where
didn't
we're
make
gonna get
part of
food,
it.
where we're gonna get water, where we're gonna get this, that, and the other, how are we gonna survive. um it just, yeah, they were
Well,
trying to
in
do the same
Battlestar
thing with that.
Galactica, at least in my mind, succeeded a lot on their characters.
Yeah, true.
Like,
uh,
if they didn't have the people they had, I don't know that it would have gone as well.
yeah, and that's the thing, like Battlestar Galactica, they had redeemable characters. They had a lot of characters that you were interested in. Even when some of them turned out to be bad, you were still interested in their stuff because earlier they were halfway decent.
Yeah.
But like the uh, the characters
That one
in
got weird too.
sure, I never actually watched it because I can't. If streaming services had been a thing when it came out, I might have tried, but it was so drama based and like secret based that I knew I wouldn't be able to catch episodes in order, and it would have been ruined, so I didn't even try.
Yeah, I don't remember I watched it. I watched it during college, and it was poorly timed because I think some of them were during final season, and I was like, I should stay up and study, but there's another episode, and I need to know what happened. It was
Yeah.
a bad mix. There were mistakes made,
Oh
but
no.
I watched the show. I was like, I need to go to bed. I have a test tomorrow. But what happens?
Yeah.
Don't start a new series near finals, folks. Bad idea.
That is a bad idea.
Especially one like Battlestar.
Yeah.
Just I had to keep going.
I could see a new sci-fi series coming out. That'd be interesting if CW did that.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got all the upper stuff done. Bleh. How can that be? How can
What?
there be that much of that gnome? Oh, it's because the stuff I can see is not actually fully clean. Because I've got a,
Oh, because you're not tabbing.
yeah, and I've got a power washer that's not great.
Yep. I mean,
Oh, you're
there's
actually clean. Okay.
stubborn dirt.
Two. Okay, this one's not clean. Yeah. Whatever. But yeah, a lot of these things come down to just who's playing, like
The chemistry and
the
stuff.
chemistry of the actors. Yeah,
Yeah, that gets me a lot in shows.
yeah. Because Charmed just did not, the newest Charmed did not have the right chemistry.
Yeah.
Like that's what turned me off in like episode 1, I think. I just didn't like the chemistry between the girls.
I saw it on like Netflix. It's like, look, this is available to watch. I was like, no, go.
Yeah.
Don't show me this. I'm not gonna watch it.
Unlike, yeah, the chemistry from Flash. Like, they got great chemistry out of those actors.
Yeah.
They're the ones they chose.
I mean, most of them.
Yeah.
One exception. But no, Flash did really good because there was the core three that were amazing together.
Yeah.
The Reverse Flash was really good. I kind of missed having him in that element in later seasons, but I guess they kind of always kept him. Joe, I love Joe.
Oh yeah, Joe's fantastic.
Like, awesome with him.
I like that they got an older version of Flash. Like, his dad in that one actually did a season of
Oh, yeah, he was
Flash in like
Flash
the
in
90s.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
And then the fact that they used him as an older Flash as well was kind of cool.
Yeah, I love what they did. That was fun.
Yeah.
They had a lot of things going for them in that series. They just,
Yeah.
I don't know, struggled to keep up with it.
I think it was. I think it's the fact that they're doing 23 episodes a season is what it is.
Yeah, CW likes to do that.
I keep hearing about the fact that is
burnt
just
out.
burning people out. Not even from Flash, like just in general. Like,
Well,
I've
and
heard
then
it from
to add crossovers on top of that.
yeah, because the guy that played Lex Luthor in Smallville had the same problem, and so did the guy that played Clark Kent from Smallville. There was just so much going on,
And they've been
so-
keeping that 23 episode formula for a very long time.
yeah. And now that some new seasons are coming out with like 12 episodes from other places, I'm wondering if they're gonna trim down on that a little bit.
I mean, there's always been other networks that have done lesser numbers of episodes, and CW
Yeah,
kind of
but
kept their 23.
It's getting a lot more popular now, though.
I'm not sure that'll necessarily drive them to it, but I think their actors
Would it-
pushing on it more will have a
Yeah.
larger impact.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And like the Smallville guys or the Supernatural guys were saying that doing that many episodes is a drain. It's pretty
Yeah.
hard to do. So
Yeah, especially as the main character, and
yeah,
yeah, I can
Think-
see that.
yeah. Thankfully, they both got to balance out. Like, there's two of them, so they can share the stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a hefty thing.
And that's what I loved the crossovers. Even just the little ones where like one character would just show up for like a scene or two in the other episode just to like show up because they're in the same world. Let's be honest, Flash can get to the other cities real quick. So it's not like that's a limit. And I love those, but when I heard they were doing them less just because of their workload, I was like, I get it. I want them to solve that in some way because like it was just fun to see just little random bits.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun to see them just like show up and do stuff.
And it seemed more true as well because it's like, oh, we're kind of teammates a little bit. We can help each other out, and like so to have Flash show up, help Arrow with his end of the world crisis real quick and then run back to his town. Like, makes sense in the superhero world.
Yeah. I like that they didn't try to redo Superman or Batman in this one. But like in this go round of superheroes, I like that they chose like Flash and
I thought they weren't gonna touch either those at all, but they
yeah,
did eventually cast the Superman
yeah, they
for the Supergirl stuff,
yeah.
which I was surprised.
I was kind of fine with how they were doing their Superman, like how when he showed up you couldn't actually see him and stuff like that. I thought that was kind of neat.
Oh, you mean before they actually cast someone to be Superman?
Yeah, before they cast someone.
Yeah, there's like in the first few episodes, there's like he sent a instant message to her or something.
Yeah,
So it's like he's there, but he's not there.
yeah,
I almost would have preferred if they kept with that because it was like a tease, but I don't know. They actually brought him in, and I did watch enough Batgirl or Batwoman or whatever that show was
I
to.
don't think a lot of people
I watched
like it. Didn't,
season one and or at least a good chunk of season one.
yeah,
It just it didn't it didn't hold my attention. I was like, I don't care about these characters. I don't care what happens. It was different enough that I didn't like it. And so of course there's like the hints at Batman, but I don't think they ever had anything concrete,
yeah,
which is fine with like that's they have their other characters that is the main character, so it's fine to not have the other ones.
yeah. But yeah, they could do Teen Titans, they could do Young Justice League, they could do actual Justice League, they could do
They
honestly
tried
a
to do
bunch of different.
canaries. That's what it was.
Did they?
They went down a canary path, and they like, I think they almost like they. I don't know if it was greenlit and then got canceled or what happened, but they were trying to backdoor into that, and something fell through.
See, I think that one would have actually done fairly well because of the people involved.
Yeah, because they
Like,
had a few of them. Like they had this would be the right team.
yeah,
I don't know what actually broke that down though.
and the people they had for Canaries, like at least from the show, had chemistry together. They would have been interesting to watch.
Yeah, like Arrow's daughter was supposed to be, like his daughter as an adult was
Yeah,
supposed to be involved in that.
yeah.
They were all very tied together though, so if you didn't watch one, it became hard to watch certain bits,
Yeah.
which hurt them a little bit, I feel, because like crossovers were great, but then they started doing like four different shows crossing over. Each episode is like in each show, so it'd be like a four-part crossover,
Oh yeah.
one per
the
show,
watch.
and it didn't work so well when it was a show you didn't care about.
Yeah. Uh, I honestly felt that way about Black Lightning. I didn't enjoy Black Lightning nearly as much as.
That's
Some
another
of
one
the-
I only got like an episode or two in, and then I gave up.
I liked his cover a lot more than some of the others. Like I think.
Was it like a teacher or principal or something?
Yeah, he was a principal, and I thought that was kind of awesome. how that was his plain clothes kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because there were two or three situations where like he came up against a thug and or someone doing something bad and he got out of it not because of Black Lightning but because he was a principal and they knew that he had the best interest of the community at heart. They treated him with like a lot of respect.
I think that's similar to why I like Barry because sure, yeah, he can run fast, but he's a scientist and he
Yeah,
used that science for a lot of his stuff and I think that's one of the things that finally sold me on him was how well they did the science stuff.
yeah.
I think they said like they were trying to keep him Black Lightning separated from the
Everything
rest of the
else.
universe for a while, but then they
Yeah,
had
they
that
did.
one crossover where they actually brought him in. It was like, I thought you weren't what?
Yeah.
Now you're confusing us.
Yep. I don't know why I didn't like Black Lightning. Like I really liked the actor that played him and and all that. I don't know, something was missing
Yeah,
for
I
me.
don't know. It just didn't keep my attention.
Yeah.
Chemistry of them or something.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. They kept doing bigger and bigger things for like the crossovers. Like
Yeah.
a few seasons in, they're big, massive, all these shows, a big, huge production. I still remember like the first two that were like pretty much Arrow and Flash, like much smaller, not movie level. I feel like those were my favorite.
Yeah.
I think I liked just the idea of them being in each other's world and helping each other much more than I liked we're trying to make a movie kind of a thing out of it.
Yeah.
They
I think
overcomplicated it.
I think I agree with you in the I kind of wish that they had done smaller crossovers that didn't rely on you watching both of them, like just
An
someone
episode where they just show up, help them
and
with their problem of the week, and
yeah,
go back to normal.
yeah, exactly. Maybe even a two-part thing where they're like, okay, well, we need so and so's help. How do we get in contact with them, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And they did that early on. And they just evolved from there in a way that I don't think they needed to. And I know those crossovers burned all of them out.
yeah,
There was even jokes on Legends at how they were like, we're not doing this again.
yeah, yeah. I remember that.
And they were good. I didn't dislike, but they were so big. They were such big productions and so chaotic and so weird. So many weird elements that it's just like I don't know. The quick, easy show up and help was so much more entertaining.
Yeah,
Like the level of crossover that was Barry going to Supergirl, like that beautiful crossover.
yeah. I enjoyed that. The what was the first one that they did? Like, there's the musical one, but that wasn't the first one that they did.
No, that
Do you
was
remember?
first one was he showed up. Shoot, what happened? I feel like there was two girl villains that were around. One of them was like a
Oh right, yeah. There was
what
what was
was
it?
she?
Livewire,
Yeah, I think she was in that.
Livewire, and I
I'm
forget the
trying to
other one.
remember. It's been a long time. I like just the random cuteness of like Barry's like, I need to eat this many calories a day, and Kara's like, I know where there's ice cream.
Yeah.
or donuts or something. Like after, and like there's another one where she brought them ice cream, or he brought her ice cream. I don't know. It's just they're cute moments.
Yeah. They're cute, like kind of like sibling moments when the siblings don't have to live with each other.
Yeah. It's like I need this many calories, and she's like, so do I. Let's go eat.
She's like, "Yes, I'll take you my favorite so and so spot." And he's like, "Yes,
Because I'm
it sounds
sure,
great."
I'm sure she can't do that with anybody else because she eats thousands of more calories than them.
Yeah. And they can go to, you know, a spot across the world and just hang out
Yeah.
together.
I love those moments.
Yeah.
And that's what they had, what was it, Wen or something in Supergirl? He left. And it was kind of not as good after he left. He added fun to that group.
Yeah, he added a lot of
He was
stuff
like
to
the
that.
geeky friend that kind of knew the stuff and could help her out.
Yeah. He ended up going to the future, I think.
The future, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they got the Brainiac guy and from that team.
Yeah. I
Yeah, it got all
enjoyed
weird around there.
I enjoyed him and Dreamer. That was a very cute
Eh,
uh, relationship, I felt.
it was okay. I preferred the early season stuff.
Yeah. Oh god.
I don't know, I think I just some of these shows go too long and get too complicated and I'm like I liked when it was simple.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't see the whole where that relationship went because I think that was the thing when I stopped watching.
Yeah. Well, honestly, any character that has problems with emotion, I kind of enjoy. Uh, like, I think the first one was probably Data, and then the Doctor from Voyager, and I guess 709 from Voyager as well.
Okay.
Did you watch Voyager?
No, those are all Star Trek, right?
Yeah.
I'd never watched Star Trek. Seen bits here and there.
Still?
Did you say
What?
still? Because I just
You should you should watch them. Yeah. So I've watched. I really enjoyed Next Generation. But Deep Space Nine is really good, and so is Voyager. Voyager gets a lot of
it's,
hate, but it's actually pretty solid.
it was just
I don't
never
know.
a thing I was interested in. Honestly, with the sheer number of things nowadays and like the other shows I need to watch, it's just eh,
They've got good chemistry.
eh.
Oh, why do you hurt me so?
I mean,
Cartoons, and now you're adding Star
I've
Trek.
I've recommended shows that you haven't watched either.
But were they shows where I just said, eh, I'll never watch them? Or were
I
they shows where I was like, okay, that sounds interesting, maybe?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't. I don't. That was the show that like my dad and brother watched,
Sure.
and that just I don't know
That was the
didn't
show that
interest.
millions of people watched.
That's true for most shows.
I know.
Wow.
It's a fandom staple. It's.
Yeah, not my. There's also Lord of the Rings that I don't feel passionate about. I've
I mean,
seen the movies once, and I'm like, okay, moving on with my life.
but you at least watched them.
I was forced to. No, I don't know.
Why, yeah.
People were like, "Let's go watch this." I want to say it came out what college time, and I think that was the thing to go see those movies, and I saw them once, and I was like, okay.
I wish they had done The Hobbit better, honestly.
I never actually watched
It,
that one.
oh. Honestly, I
I think
like.
I saw the cartoon once when I was babysitting a kid,
Oh, God.
or part of it.
Honestly, I preferred the Hobbit story as a book more than Lord of the Rings. Because Lord of the Rings is so dense. Like it takes a while to get through, to read through.
It's dense, but the second book was literally walking from point A to point B.
It's a nice heroic tale. It's just there's so much content. So much content. But I liked Hobbit more. Hobbit's easier, well, much easier to read through, and is a nice contained little tale in and of itself.
Yeah, I don't
too.
think I'm ever gonna read those. There are books I should read, and I kind of want to see what the movie did with the book, but not those, because I think those are also really long books, and I just don't care enough.
The Lord of the Rings one was, yeah, those are long books. The Hobbit ones breezes by pretty quickly.
I mean, your reaction to Battlestar is similar to my reaction to Star Trek.
Well, I didn't watch Battlestar because I knew I couldn't keep up with it.
And but then when I recommended it to you to again as a show to watch, your answer is kind of eh.
Yeah, it's not that I'm not gonna watch it. It's just I need to get in the mood to watch that because I know it's gonna be
That's
a long watch.
I never said I would never watch Star Trek.
Mm, Star Trek's the at least Next Generation is pretty episodic, so you could pick an episode out of the last season that fits with the first one.
I've
There's
seen
a
bits or parts of episodes here and there.
yeah. There's a large overarching story that only hits like I don't know, maybe 10 episodes.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anything with Q in it, honestly.
I know. I remember because I was a kid when a lot of that was on, and I remember so I was like, "Oh, it's the Reading Rainbow guy." That's who he was. He was the Reading Rainbow guy with a weird visor in front of his eyes. That's all he was to me.
Wow. Wow.
Reading Rainbow at that time was more important.
Reading
It
the
was.
Rainbow was a good show. I did watch a lot of that.
I may have just been too young when a lot of that was on. Granted, that's kind of how Star Wars started too. Like, I just didn't care because it was like I was a kid, and when I don't know how much I like truly sat and watched the movie. I just remember one of them was more fun because it had teddy bear like creatures.
Oh god.
That was my knowledge of it as a kid. I think what saved me on that is they did the prequels, and then I actually saw those in theater, and then I was like, oh well, maybe I should actually watch the originals, and then I saw everything.
Yeah.
And I've seen one or two of the new Star Trek movies, but they didn't make me want to go watch old Star Trek stuff.
Yeah. I think Star Wars could have done the prequels better. Like the Clone War stuff was actually pretty deep and pretty interesting, but you don't see a lot of that in the movies. Just a few tweaks, and I think it would have been a lot better. Like the removal of Jar Jar.
I think a lot of people agree with that one. I still didn't hate them though, the way that most of the world seems to. But those were my first step into Star Wars, was watching the prequels.
Yeah, they were just really annoying.
I mean, Jar Jar was, yes.
Yeah. Jar Jar was very annoying. If they had toned it down on Jar Jar, I think it would have been okay. But they went for 11 on that one.
I'm still curious if there's any truth in that Jar Jar theory, though.
The Darth Jar Jar.
Yeah, because that actually could have been interesting.
I kind of doubt it, only because of the Sith rules. But I guess they could have been using him like Maul, because Maul wasn't actually Sith. He was just a kind of a Sith assassin, or a halfway trained Sith.
Half. Isn't he that one? I also I know Star Wars. I did not know nearly the Star Wars world as well as some people. Like I don't know all of the in-depthness.
Yeah, so I could see a Force sensitive Jar Jar, but maybe not a full Darth, not a full Sith.
Yeah.
Because both Sidious and God, what did he go? Count Dooku. I don't remember what his Darth was. Darth Tyrannus, was it? I don't remember.
I wouldn't have recognized him by that name anyway.
Yeah, but he was the second Sith at that point in time. So if they were following Rule of Two, there wouldn't have been an actual full Sith out there.
That I thought they had an answer for that in the theory, though.
I don't know. I don't think I watched the thing, but they did prove that they could have a bunch of trainees, because that's what Maul was. He was just a trainee.
Yeah.
And so was Ventress. Ventress wasn't a full Sith. They were just lackeys. So it very well could have been that he was part-way trained and not a full Sith. And they were using him to get to him.
Yeah, I think they had some reasoning in their theory. I, to be fair, don't know it that in depth. It's not the kind of stuff I know.
Vinny says that Maul's training was severely short. He only made it about halfway.
I already made a half joke. No more half jokes. I beat you to the punch.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't make a joke. I just pointed out your word choice.
Yeah. But he was typing. That's why he came in late.
Still beat you to the punch.
Yep.
I had the downside. I was like, I think that's the right character. It's less certain in my response.
Yeah. He skipped leg day after that.
Oh, wow.
I mean, technically after that he didn't. He got more legs.
Yeah,
they did the spider bot thing for him.
Oh, is that what happened? Because I never actually truly understood how he then showed up later. I was like, what? He was chopped in half. But this is I don't know it in depth, and I really only know what was in the 9 movies.
Yeah.
That is the extent of my knowledge.
Yeah. And
It's not a movie. It didn't happen, as far as I can tell.
the sequels also could have been done better.
Yeah. I'll take the prequels over the sequels any day, honestly. Those sequels got weird.
Yeah.
The first one was far too much fan service, and then the other two just kind of went wild.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, if the first one had just been, like, the end of the fan service, like, the start is just, okay, there's the redoing of the first flippin'
No.
2 movies.
I wanted less fan service in that one and a little bit, like a bit more so in each of them.
Yeah. Oh,
But
if they'd
less,
stretched it out
dramatically
and-
less in the first one.
Yeah.
I did like Rogue One. That one was good.
Rogue One was really good.
I need to rewatch that.
See, that's the thing. Like, all their extra stuff, all their expanded universe stuff is actually really good. And then, for some reason, their core universe stuff is sketchy, or has been sketchy for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
What?
Oh, this thing's an entire. Okay, never mind.
What?
The lower basin lip thing here is all one piece instead of 4 quadrants.
Oh. Yeah. Sometimes the breakups on some of these things are weird.
Yeah. But yeah, like the Clone Wars series is really good, and it deals with
The
the
cartoon?
same. Yeah, it deals with the same characters as the prequels.
Well, that's the one that has that one girl that showed up in The Mandalorian and is now getting her own series, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, is she getting her own series?
I thought so.
Ooh.
Or at least there was talk of it. I guess I don't know if it actually fully panned out, but I know there was at least talk at one point of her getting her own series.
There's enough story there for it. Yeah. Yeah. And then they continued with great writing and all that throughout Rebels and the Bad Batch and all that stuff. So, and now the Mandalorian's really good.
I feel like they're either I'm just not in the right places to see it, but I feel like their advertising fell off. Because I didn't even know Andor was a thing until people were talking about it. I was like, what? There's a what? I still don't know all that much about it, but
I haven't watched Andor yet. I need to do that.
somehow I've fallen out of the loop of hearing about some of these shows.
Yeah.
Isn't Andor supposed to be Rogue One based, kind of?
I'm not sure. I haven't
It's like
watched it at all.
something to do with that.
That would make sense. But yeah, it's I haven't watched that one at all. I know the only thing I know about it is it portrays a world that is deep in Imperial control. So I don't know.
And there
much
was
more about it.
another show. Oh, there's Boba Fett.
Oh.
I never watched that one. And then I feel like was there another one on top of that?
Boba Fett was okay. I preferred Mandalorian to Boba Fett, honestly.
Yeah, I never cared too much about the actual character Boba Fett. Like, I know he was like a big fan favorite. I just,
I'm wondering if Boba Fett was a big fan favorite because of Mandalore. Like the bounty hunting society behind
Mm.
Boba Fett instead of just the one character
Because
because
he's not Mandalorian though, which is
who?
right. Isn't Boba Fett? Didn't he just use the costume and isn't actually one of those?
He's not an old style Mandalorian.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
uh, the Mandalorian we follows a very particular sect that's like uh, for us it'd be like Old Testament Christian kind of thing. Like the the information he's going off of is kind of out of date.
Oh, okay. I thought there was something about like how he just started using the costume and didn't actually.
No, there was one character in there that
Yeah, I
was
remember him as
using.
well, but
Yeah.
I thought Boba.
Um.
I don't know. I don't know. This is where it gets like complicated over my head, and I'm
No,
like, I
Django.
watch it for the fun stuff.
Django Fett was a Mandalorian, and he's and Boba Fett is a clone of Django,
Yeah, I
and
remember that.
was trained by Django. So he should still be Mandalorian as far as I know, unless there's something
Okay.
I'm missing.
Mm.
Um, yeah. Uh, yeah. But he said he feels the same about uh Boba Fett
About
over.
Yawns?
Yeah, no. He likes Mandalorian over Boba Fett as well.
Mandalorian was good.
Yeah, Mandalorian's pretty good.
I don't know how far behind I am on that. Like I've seen some of it. I think there's new stuff since I watched it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched the newest season, but I think I'm caught up with outside of that.
I liked that I guess she voiced in the cartoon and then now she got to do the live action version. Katie Sackhoff.
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds like that was a cool
She
full
voiced
circle.
she voiced her in like 2 or 3 cartoons, and then now she's yeah.
So cool she kind of gets to like own that character.
Yeah, I like that they brought her on for live action because she fits the character as well. Like,
I love her in like this kind of stuff.
yeah,
Because she's in Battlestar Galactica and I loved her in that.
yeah. She's in a lot of, I think, this kind of role. Like the
I looked up her list, I guess not that recently, but a bit ago,
yeah,
to be like what else do I know her from? I know her easily, but I think it's mostly just Battlestar. She's been little bits here and there in other things, but not a lot of them I haven't seen.
yeah,
She was a villain in Flash for multiple episodes,
yeah.
but for me it's really mostly Battlestar.
She was a fun villain in Flash too. Like
Yeah, she was.
I keep forgetting what her power was.
Metal, like moving metal or something. She had that like that glove she made out of like a
Oh right, I
bucket of
think
nails. So
yeah.
I don't remember the details of that power. I don't know if it was like Magneto can just control the metal or what it was, but
I think she controls a
something.
very specific type of metal.
Something.
I know her boyfriend controls a very specific type of metal.
Was that the
The gold controlling guy.
I'm not remembering him.
Yeah, he just controlled gold. Well,
Huh.
yeah.
Jeez. I feel like you accomplished more than I did this round.
Uh,
Usually I catch up with you on the actual tower part.
yeah.
Very dirty fountain.
Yep.
Oh, we're down to the last bit.
Yep. Down to the foundation. And, like, I'm sure there are bits and pieces.
Whatever
of this.
little bits we didn't 100%.
Yeah. I keep wanting to watch Picard, but it's on like Peacock or something like that.
Mm.
It's only on the one network. So it's like, okay, well, guess
We
I'll
have too
have to
many
wait.
streaming networks.
Yeah, guess I have to wait for that streaming network to release the rights to someone else or whatever.
Yeah, there's a few shows like that. I'm like, nope, not worth trying to watch this.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm paying for enough already.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't handle every single network having their very own streaming service, plus ones that group them like Netflix and Amazon, where it's like it's not really a network, it just has a whole bunch of random stuff. Though I guess they're now doing their own stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just too much. Especially as most of them, it's like I would watch this one show on it, but nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I want to watch Picard off it, and that's about it. Okay.
Well, now we have to go search.
Yeah, figure out what we missed. Upper basin edge. Damn it. Oh, way up there. Okay.
I'm the cat.
All the cats.
Really? I want all the cats. Bring them over.
All
Cuddle,
the-
cuddle.
Yep. Oh, come on. There we go. There's a little there. There we go. Okay. Raised pool lights, inner wall, floor. Okay.
Oh, these? Oh, okay. Some of the flashing is very subtle.
Yeah.
Like, I walk by it like 3 times.
Okay.
I can't find this lower pool floor. It's like not flashing for me.
Oh, it's this one right here.
Really? It is not flashing.
Yep, and it's done. Had you been able to find it, it would have.
The entire time, like, you just show up and clean it. I'm like, I've been circling this thing multiple times. Cannot find it for the life of me.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Yay!
It is clean. Now time to fill it with water.
Now time to what?
Fill it with water.
Yeah. Okay, that's it for
Just
this
found.
week. Okay. So yeah, next week we'll do the other mechs. And maybe we'll get to a different map. I don't know.
Those mechs won't take the whole time.
Those mechs take a while though. So
Not that long.
we're gonna do those. And then we'll probably have another week of these maps. And we'll move on to something else. Make sure double check YouTube, see if it unsubbed you, because that's a thing I am hearing about lately. And I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their week. Take care.